Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into the action-packed results from WWE's Saturday night's main event, a revival of the classic show that hadn't aired since 2008. It took place at the historic Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, the same venue where the first Saturday night's main event was held. The night was packed with 4 championship matches and some intense rivalries, making it a thrilling 2-hour broadcast that left fans buzzing. Let's break down everything that went down and analyze the key moments from this exciting event. The night kicked off with a grudge match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. From the start, Zayn came out hot, launching into McIntyre with a springboard moonsault to the outside. McIntyre, however, turned the momentum in his favor by catching Zayn midair and tossing him onto the commentary desk. After a brief commercial break, McIntyre took control, but Zayn showed his resilience by dodging a claymore and landing a Blue Thunder bomb for a near fall. The match continued to swing back and forth until McIntyre caught Zayn with a claymore, securing the victory. This was a solid opening match that set the tone for the rest of the night, showcasing both men's strengths, with McIntyre coming out on top as the correct winner for the storyline. Next up was the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan and Io Sky. The match was a technical back and forth from the start, with Sky using her agility to counter Morgan's attacks early on. Sky hit a beautiful springboard moonsault to the outside, keeping the momentum on her side. However, Morgan fought back, countering a moonsault with her feet and eventually hitting her signature move, Oblivion, to retain her title. While the match had a few minor botches and clunky moments, the focus was clearly on the post-match confrontation. Rhea Ripley made her way to the ring for a stare-down with Morgan, setting up what could be an intense continuation of their rivalry. While not perfect, the match served its purpose, giving Morgan a solid defense and Ripley a powerful presence to end the segment. The next match saw Gunther defending the World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. The action was fast-paced and chaotic, with all 3 competitors jockeying for position. Gunther was the dominant force, locking in a Boston Crab on Priest and absorbing blows from both men. There were multiple near falls throughout, including a coup de grace by Balor and a razor's edge from Priest. In the end, it was Gunther who retained the title after hitting a powerbomb on Balor, securing the pinfall. Despite the match being a bit rushed due to time constraints, the 3 men brought enough energy to make it an enjoyable contest, with Gunther's dominance firmly established. In the match for the vacant Women's United States Championship, Chelsea Green faced off against Mission in the tournament finals. Both women had their moments, with Green using some clever counters and Mission showing off her high-flying abilities. However, the match turned when Piper Niven interfered on Green's behalf, allowing her to hit a middle rope unprettier to claim victory and become the inaugural champion. The match was fine, though it didn't quite reach the same level as the earlier championship bouts. However, WWE made the right call in putting the title on Green, giving her a solid foundation to build her character. The main event of the evening was the undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The match had plenty of drama, starting with Owens avoiding Rhodes early on and taking the fight outside the ring. Rhodes sold an injured ankle, allowing Owens to target it with some brutal attacks. The action was back and forth, with Rhodes hitting a Cody cutter and Owens landing a superkick. The real drama, however, came when both men took out the referee, allowing Owens to hit a stunner that should have won him the match. But after a replacement referee was brought in, Rhodes used a chair, which Owens had introduced earlier, to hit another Cody cutter and then cross Rhodes, securing the pin and retaining his title. While the match was filled with controversy, it was an exciting conclusion to a great event, with Owens left frustrated over the circumstances surrounding his loss. In Saturday night's main event was an action-packed 2-hour showcase that delivered on many fronts. The show provided solid in-ring action, compelling storylines, and moments that will surely be remembered. From McIntyre's win over Zayn to Rhodes' controversial title defense, WWE continued to build momentum as they head into their next big events. While some matches had their flaws, the overall presentation was a success, with the right winners coming out on top. It'll be interesting to see how WWE builds on the developments from this show, especially with the lingering tensions between Morgan, Ripley, and the rest of the Judgment Day. As always, the road to the next big event is shaping up to be just as exciting as ever. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you next time with more WWE news and analysis.